Next comedian on the stage, very funny guy. Give it up for Tom Bishop!
Hi there. Anyways, have a great night. Mostly quiet, brave in the front row. Anyways, I'm a little confused on the relationship area. Yeah, I know. I struggle. I more than struggle, I kind of suck at it. I've been married twice. Still don't have a clue. And when I come home, the only person really happy to see me is the dog. Got the cat. Cat's just like a life. You know, because when it comes in the house, it kind of gives you that look. Like, hey, asshole. Where's my food? My box is dirty, and I'm out of fucking cat dinner. So with all the therapy and stuff I've had, I try to sit back and think, where did relationships go wrong? Eve. I mean, did it not? I mean, think of it. God created Eve so Adam wouldn't be alone. And who fucked things up? I mean, come on. Free rent, all the food you can eat. Out the door you go. So, that goes there. So, when you get into the whole sex thing, I'm confused. I mean, I'm a guy. I try. You know, you go in there, and with a girl, you really never know where you are in the whole situation. Do you have enough? Is she there? Is she like almost there? Is she going to come? Is she having a good time? With a guy, you always know. You know, a girl doesn't walk out of the room going, I wonder if he liked it. Except this one time I had I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, if there's any in the crowd, but you know, a squirter. You definitely know when she comes. And you definitely want to be at her house. You know, the dating game, I think, is fascinating. It's a game built on lies and deceit. You okay? You start dating and things are great, you're in a happy little wonderland, and it's like, oh, I'm still in love. And then things start going wrong, you have a couple of arguments here and there. And you think, when things start to get a little rough, you know what we need to do, honey? We need to get engaged. So you get engaged to make things better. So you're engaged. Things get a little rocky. Instead of calling off the engagement, you're like, you know what, honey, once we get married. Oh, you've been there. Then, you know, when you get married, things are going to be different. So you get married. You does too. So then, you know, you get married, and then things hit the shit again. And what's the next thing you decide to do? You got it. Let's have kids. And they get divorced. So, that's my experience in that area. I'm trying to think where I was going to go from there. I had cue cards and I lost them. But the thing that fascinates me about the whole marriage engagement thing is, who came up with the concept? You know, when you think about getting married, whenever I sign papers, you know, you read all the stuff, the fine print, everything like that, and there's always key words that like stick out that you don't want to sign for. And you think, look, the first thing you do when you get married is till death do you part. I'm thinking that I wouldn't sign a mortgage or a car payment for that. then the next thing, your next thing is in sickness or health. You have a hard time getting Medicare or Blue Cross or Blue Shield like that. And then the final one, for richer or poorer. Once you get married, you're poorer. I mean, the fact that as a guy, I don't know who, I'd like to find out who came up with the concept of saving 3 months' salary to buy a ring for a girl. And then after you buy the ring and get married, you end up all of a sudden you have these 20 pillows in your bed. And why I have 20 fucking pillows in my bed, I have no idea. As a kid, I was always happy with my 2. I'm like a 2-person pillow, person, but that's about it. So, then as you're in these relationships, you realize that girls always want honesty. They want the guy to be honest. I want truth, I want honesty. I want us to be honest. But what do girls do? Force you a lie. Why? Because they ask those questions you can't answer truthfully. Like in the very beginning, what's the one question a girl asks you right at the bat? How do I look? I mean, they with their hair done, what do you think? And then the favorite, my classic. I mean, we all have mirrors. And I believe some people have special mirrors. The mirror that lies. Because then they come out and ask that question, does this make me look fat? And maybe in me, I'm like, yeah. Try the gym. So I'm single again. And that's all I got. Thank you very much.